Brosplay!
Hey, welcome back to complicated questions over simple gameplay.
Here's my hole. Secret area discovered.
Oh, that would be the best. If you're, I hate it when I discuss, sex stuff, because I always say it in, like, the weirdest way. Getting intimate with a woman?
I feel like saying sex stuff
Sex
is
stuff?
a weird way to say it.
And she's just like, you've discovered a secret area!
You've discovered my secret area.
You've opened the hole by touching the buttons.
You've opened the hole with the buttons.
My hole is open.
My hole is
You remember
open.
that?
Prolapsing my colon. Parents, understand your teens.
Homeless man gangbang.
What, dude? You don't do homeless man gangbangs?
I'm having too much fun. Where are we going?
I'm collecting shit right
Hey,
now.
you said it was
but-
too dark. Nice floating hand. Use your dark sight, bruh.
Well, I can take their short swords. Oh, I do have dark sight.
See that shit?
Aha! I got you.
You appear to have found a spot on my body, which does some damage. Yes. I like how these guys are. Their color scheme is really nice.
Yeah, and they fall really nice.
I like the way you fall, kid. Oh, good. That was like every action film where they get up and then the sword comes
Like
down.
misses their head. Yeah.
Sting! Chow! Oh no! Did
That
you
was
see that
sad.
dude over on the right?
Yeah, I think he got hit with an arrow.
Aw.
See if they can go through doors. Oh, they can go through doors.
Oh, they can open the door. Yo, can you open the door? Hey. Hey!
Yes! Yes!
What is that?
I don't know.
I thought it was a magnifying glass. But
Me too.
now I
It's
think
way too big.
I think it's a pan. I think it's like a
Oh, they didn't come in.
a copper pan or something. No, they don't make pans out of copper, do they?
That's a good question, actually. I don't think so.
In the Copper Age?
From the Copper Age. Was there a Copper Age?
No.
No, I don't think that's
I don't
a
think so.
Stone Age and an Iron Age.
Yeah, iron.
Got some bananas.
Really?
Bananas.
Hey,
Bananas.
these bananas have nothing on sea nanners.
You've got nothing on my copper pan. Oh, that actually
Whoa.
did a lot of damage to him.
Do you know sea nanners?
Not really. I'm totally getting the copper pan back. That actually worked wonders on the first guy.
Look how you're holding it. Kill this guy with only. Aw. Okay. All right. No, okay. All right. Nice.
Yes. That would actually hurt a lot.
Yeah.
If someone threw a pan and smoked you in the head with it.
Although it would be really. Okay. It would be
Okay.
really goofy if he would he's wearing armor, so it would kind of just it would hurt, but not nearly as much as without a helmet.
You'd be, well, yes. No, you're definitely right about that. But imagine wearing a helmet and then get struck by another steel object.
Yeah.
Like the combination of impact and noise would be so overwhelming.
Interestingly, the position you and I are sitting in on this couch is what caused my neck problems. But I don't have neck problems when you come over, and it's because I'm not tensed up the way that I would be if I'm actually playing on my own. It's that,
Because you're not
tensing gives me-
engaged the same way. Where the fuck is this guy?
Look at this fucking sneaky snake. He's wearing a suit of armor, and we're having a hard time fighting him.
Oh, right, I can do this.
I don't think you can use that during combat, can you?
Oh, yeah. I've just been turning it off.
Oh, it's kind of murky. It's kind of hard to see. Oh shit!
I love that move. Look how far away I can attack these guys. It doesn't even make sense.
I could use some health here.
So ruthless.
Ball kicker. Whoa! Easy there, chandelier. From
Oh,
the
nice.
chandelier. I want to kill with this chandelier.
Just getting everything dropped on me.
It's funny that you didn't do anything with that. It just started.
Yeah, it was already there. Why does it keep moving? That's what I don't understand.
And why is it moving like that? What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah, I can't affect it either. That's just how it's...
Mana potion. Hey, that woman's got a corpse.
See, if there was like eye scanners in this game, you'd totally have to pick up bodies and move them like that.
That would be so cool. Hey, instead of making Dishonored 2...
Who's talking?
The chief guard went to
Sorry.
the other side.
Who's
to
talking?
fight them,
Oh, there he is.
but he never came back. He's the one with the key to the tradesman's entrance.
Okay. Thanks for the information, dying
The
man.
gleam of a cold knife.
The necromancers kept the key in the hall behind the strange gate.
I have to get my hands on it. I wonder what magic they're capable of.
Yeah, no magic on my side here. I guess I can use some of those scrolls if we ever get in a bit of a pickle, if we get stuck in a spot.
A bit of a pickly sport, Rob.
If we get trapped.
I have definitely fucked my voice for the rest of the day. I've done so many voices that I've never done before. I don't think I've ever done Gilbert Godfrey before.
It's okay. It's not like you need your voice for anything.
No, it's not like talking is important.
No, not at all.
What is it good for? Communication and shit?
A jar of oil. Can I light this on fire after I...
Whoa! Hey, it's got the skeleton! Kill the skeleton! Oh, jeez, they're all meaty. Ew. That's actually really gross.
Yeah, it's more of a zombie than a skeleton.
It's more of a Zambo.
A Zambo?
Yeah.
The fuck is a Zambo?
That's so funny, because the last time I said that, you had the same reaction.
I still don't think I understand quite what a Zambo
Oh,
is.
it's just a silly,
Term for a zombie?
yeah. It's just like, just spitballing. It's like, a Zimbo, Zambo, Zombo,
A spitballin'?
Spitballin'.
Spitmallin'?
spitballing.
Spit.
Jesus, with the
The rumbling.
The rumbling.
I'm sure that picked up on the microphone.
Oh, I guarantee it. We also forgot to put the foam in. Hi.
Apparently.
We didn't put the foam in front of the soundboard, so
Oh, yeah.
that might be a problem. Sorry about that. More sorry to me, because I seem to be the only one who cares. What the fuck happened to it? Like, he just like, oh, okay, he's doing that.
Finish him. Oh. Can you imagine getting kicked in the head while you're on the door of death wearing a suit of armor?
Whoa, fireballs.
Apparently.
Oh, those are trap-induced fireballs.
Trap induced. That makes it sound like a disease.
He's got the fireballs. Is that the trap-induced or the magic kind?
It's always the magic
trap-induced.
kind.
Oh no.
So.
You gotta kick this so you have a way to get up. Or
Okay.
yay! You could use that rope over there.
You could climb that chain if you needed to.
You could reach the checkpoint if you felt like it. Hey! Look at that.
Let's go.
Remember on Mercenary? Hey, good use of the Dark Knight.
Good use of darkness. Sounds like a rubric item. Good use of dark vision.
Oh yeah. I loved rubrics.
I think rubrics are the most effective way to mark. It actually pisses me off every time I hear about assignments that don't have rubrics.
Well, it pisses me off when someone's like, "Teacher failed me." It's like, bitch, you failed yourself.
You knew exactly what you needed to do.
Yeah, look, like, I actually had people in my college class that would say things like, "Oh, the teacher likes giving us, like, he enjoys giving us, like, assignments that are really difficult for us." But, like, they were saying it in a negative way. It's like, yeah, he gives us challenging assignments because the world of graphic design
It's a challenging world.
challenging world, man. Because I think I might have even said it to somebody, not quite in as dickish a way, but how many fucking customers or clients, they call them, sorry. How many clients do you think are going to give you a proper fucking rubric or even a good description?
Of what they want,
Yeah. There's this great video that describes the kind of bullshit you're going to put up with as a designer, and where this woman's like, I want the pink to be luscious.
So what does that mean?
Exactly. And he goes through 100 different, he's like, he shows her the first one, and no, and she just keeps giving these terrible descriptions, like, no, more energetic, like shit like that.
Oh,
I used to get that all the time when I did freelance. It was like contradictory statements too. I think you have to kick this or destroy these right here.
I've tried that.
Give it a
though.
power. Have you power swung?
Thought so. Is that a health bar? No, it's behind. That's actually one thing I really like about what I do, because I'm in geo consulting, so people are incredibly specific about what they want. Like, well, you know, before I go out in the field, there's a 4-page document, and sometimes that doesn't even have all the information.
Oh,
so
hit the rope on the wall.
see, I thought that too. I thought I did that.
There you
Oh,
go.
I hit the bundle, not the rope. That's why.
Hey, hit the bundle. Hey.
He just jumped.
All
I'm not
right.
following his dumbass. Can I get in here?
Show some skill before I kill you. That looks like a stealth option.
For the assassin.
Buddy, gotcha.
Gotcha? That's really what you think. Gotcha.
I got you. I'll try my patented face-to-fist technique. And now my crotch-to-foot technique. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, that's Kung
Pao.
Kung Pao?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember much about it. I remember he wandered through the desert and sometimes drove and sometimes partied with the desert animals. Such a great movie. That's an example of charm over production.
Oh, you have met my apprentice. I see you have fought my apprentice. We have trained him intentionally to wrong. As a joke.
Such an ineffective soldier.
The great thing about that movie is that a huge part of it is taken from an original movie. That's mostly overdubbed.
Really?
Yeah, buddy. That's what's so funny about that scene where he coughs on a bug. In the original movie, he's just an old man. He keeps coughing because he's sick.
Whoa.
Yeah, so then they digitally put a bug into the scene, and it flies into his mouth every time he coughs on it. It's fucking hilarious.
That's actually
funnier.
amazing. Yeah. They did such a great job.
Yeah, and then they took the
Show some skill before I kill
the main actor was spliced into a lot of it with green screening and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he clearly doesn't fit at all.
No.
I love how he rolls down the hill for like 10 years. It's just a stupidly long. It actually is probably the longest rolling scene other than the rundown.
And can't remember how long the rolling scene is in Hot Rod, but that was pretty funny too.
Ooh, that one was a couple of minutes for sure.
That one was so funny we all had to watch it again.
It wasn't nearly as funny the second time, but
No.
god damn did it ever have punch value.
Oh yeah, the first time was fucking hilarious.
So I can't tell. When I level up, I don't really seem to get any points.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do I? You can now perform a charge to stun the opponent with a power strike
Sprint.
while sprinting.
Whoa,
Nice.
things are getting complicated.
So you get new skills. So that's kind of neat.
It kind of bugs me when like huge gameplay affecting things are given to you late.
Yeah, they should be given to you in the formative levels. And then
Excuse me.
used late.
Destiny starts off kind of boring, and I was like, this is weird. And then, all
The
right.
fuck just... Oh, okay.
and I kept going, and as I got more moves, it became more fun because they work together. Like you got like this like grenade that has a gigantic cooldown, and then you get a punch that reduces the cooldown on the grenade. And then I got a weapon that makes it so that punch also gives me a speed boost. Like it got more fun because there was more elements to it as
Just
I
like World
leveled
of
up.
Warcraft. You start off with Wrath. You just
Except-
cast Wrath.
Except it's just, I guess it's an interesting point. But with WoW, it's you can tell. Oh, okay. Like they just gave me one move. I'm gonna get more moves. In Destiny, I was like, is this it? Do I get a grenade and a gun? That's as far as the game goes. Well, kinda.
But like, would you say it was a super long time? Like, did it make you feel like nothing was ever gonna come?
It was.
Or was it just
long-
like a first feeling?
It was long enough that I didn't think that the game was going to be more complicated than you have a grenade, a gun, and like a upgrade thing. Like you build up to like a rage and then use all your rage. But yeah, it was enough time that I stopped playing for a bit, and then I decided I'll give it another chance. And then I started getting all these extra shit. I'm like, oh, this is fucking neat. It does have a lot of depth. It just didn't do a good job at making me understand that.
Oh, okay. So it just wasn't obvious that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it'll be easier for me because I know.
Yeah,
I
you
know
might
that
enjoy
now.
it. I have a really big problem with games not running well. Probably the best example is Rainbow Six Siege because it runs at this absolutely glorious, flawless 60 frames a second in the multiplayer. And then you go over to the same, like you go over to the terrorist hunt mode, and it's like 30 frames a second.
Oh,
And it's such a difference, dude. It's almost uncontrollable.
just drops straight off.
Yeah. Super Bunny Hop did this really, I don't know what you want to call it. It was over something. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Oversimplified, overcomplicated,
No, he
overestimated,
he
over
tried to
under.
he tried to over under. He tried to take on something like before it was. Anyway, I'm not gonna explain it anymore. He tried to explain the difference in frame rates back when YouTube wouldn't allow you to upload past 30 frames a second.
Ooh.
So in order to do that, he had to reduce frame. He recorded 30 frames a second on the same thing, and then reduced it to 15 frames a second on one of them to show you the difference.
Which is a good idea. It's a good estimation, but it's not the same.
No, I think he would do a much better video if he redid it with a 60 frame option. Although here's the weird thing. We were at Dad's house and he's got a smart TV, and that motherfucker frame blends. It turns 30 frame a second stuff into 60 frames a second. And it is the creepiest thing.
Fairly efficiently.
You're making something out of nothing. It's not okay, man. What is this, fucking witchcraft and wizardry?
When something counts for nothing.
What song is that?
Or it's, yeah, I think it's when something stands for nothing. It's an older song. When something stands for nothing, a $100 bill.
Oh yeah, I like that song. I also really
bubble
like
gums and comic books.
Do you know the you gotta know when to fold 'em, know when to hold 'em,
Yes.
know when to walk away, know when to run.
That's a really old one.
It's fucking great. That's one of my favorite uses of songs on Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy had some very drab music.
It might-
Very drab music.
It might
at
have been
times.
sung by what's her name?
Gemma?
Gemma, yeah. What's her name?
No idea.
Fuck.
The girl who plays Leela.
Yeah. She's great.
But she has two eyes.
How can you play a one-eyed female if you have a two-eye?
If you
cannot
have
do this.
two eyes, you're cheating. An old key.
As a one-eyed person, I'm offended.
Okay, we gotta read this note.
Nice. Oh. He had a lot of
Okay,
blood.
Please sweep and clean the tower. There are cobwebs and dust everywhere. I left a key for you, expecting to be done tomorrow. Menelag.
Hey.
I don't know why he thought turning around was the way to go.
He had to pirouette.
I'm actually murking these guys.
Yeah, they're not really that hard anymore. I'm really interested in them giving you more shit.
Yeah, the
Dude.
spider was actually kind of neat, but he didn't feel very good. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. It's all these old songs that I still know and like. I know. So you know that song I keep telling you that I actually really like. It's like an older song that I never really thought about liking, but Magic Carpet Ride.
Magic. Wow.
You don't know what you looking for. I don't know
yeah.
actually how it
Okay,
goes.
yeah.
Why don't you come with me, little girl,
Ooh.
on a magic carpet
Ew.
ride? You don't know that one?
I just don't like the little girl part.
Look inside your. No, you.
Oh yeah. You don't know. Bow, 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 bow,
Yeah.
bow. Yeah, I like that song.
That's a good one.
I just don't like the "Come with me, little girl."
Well, yeah, but that's more of an expression. That's like, come with me, little girl, let's go. And you know, it's
I
like,
suppose. It's kind of like I find the daddy thing creepy as fuck.
yeah, yeah.
It's one of my favorite scenes on Boardwalk Empire is when he's having sex with his girl and she's like, "Hey, daddy," and he's like, "Stop it." Just like straight to the point. And she keeps doing it and he's like, "Don't do that." And then just throws her off. He's like, "I told you to stop."
It's like, I am old enough to be your father. It
Yeah.
makes this weird.
Yeah, it makes it totally weird.
I think little girl is a different one because women generally are pretty little. Like, you know, like in general, like most women are not larger than men. And
I'm going to choose to formally agree to not
To disagree.
to not specifically tell you how I feel. I'm just joking. Yeah, on a typically speaking, yeah, men generally have larger frames. Yep.
Okay.
The deadliest of towers.
So yeah, I think that expression makes a little more sense because it's like, because little girl could just mean like a girl who's small, very small. You know, she could be like 35 years old and still only be like 5'2".
Yeah, she could be a little one.
In fact,
Oh, you're a
it's
little
actually
one.
crazy when you see a guy that's 5'2". It all of a sudden like makes you realize like guys are actually in general quite a bit taller.
Usually.
Like when you see UFC fighters that are like 5'3", 5'4", it's weird. It's not like it's uncomfortable or anything. It's just weird because you don't expect that.
Have you heard of small man's disease?
Is that the disease where you need to buy things to make yourself feel big?
No, but I've heard many.
It's not like affluenza.
Every time I say that,
The crystal was formed.
I get different responses. But no, it's just it's a general theory that small men feel inferior, feel like other people feel that way about them, so they have to do things to make up for it. Like acting really aggressive or being like immediately taking the alpha male.
Nice, quiet place.
Okay, so it is that kind of thing. It's like when a very small man, it feels like he needs to compensate for the fact that he's very small.
Yes, but it's not quite the same thing as like the age old joke that like
A guy with a small dick buys a big car.
yeah,
Not that kind of thing.
Big car, big house, big everything. Like small men is more. I mean, it's a theory. It's not an actual thing. I don't like. Not everybody who's small has to do that. But well, also typically short people don't like to be being called short, even if it's not intended in a negative way.
But people who are tall have no fucking choice.
Yeah,
They're
well,
gonna
the
get
people
called
who are
tall no
tall
matter
get
what.
made fun of a lot, though. How's the weather up there?
Oh, I haven't heard that one since last year.
Haven't heard that one since I was tall.
Since I was tall.
Just kept going.
I killed 2 of them.
That guy just kept yelling. That was amazing.
I think there was 2 guys.
Oh,
Oh my
Wow.
god. Oh,
Wow.
these guys are too good.
shit, that was intense.
Oh wow, he's not defending himself at all.
Nice. Huh.
Yes.
Fucko punch.
Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you for joining us.
We were
Awesome.
in the tower and we will be on the floor later.
Hey, short sword.
Hey dude, come with me.
Woo!